Hi guys, hey family people, welcome back to another video of ours. And in this video I'll be sharing all the things I knew before my wedding day, before planning my wedding. So for those of us that do not know, my wedding was the first wedding that I planned, and looking back at things now, there are a lot of things that I wish I knew then that I now know. I mean that if I avoided then, I would have had a more beautiful wedding. My wedding was very, very beautiful. Get the gist. Number one, the fact that your hall is fine or big does not mean that you do not need a lot of decorations. So when I went searching for my venues, the venue that I searched, I went to KFA, I went to a lot of venues, but the venue that I really, really wanted was the Monarch Event Center. So I remember I got back home that day and my mom at the time called one of her friends that is into event planning, decor, and all. She was like, "Oh, Monarch is such a beautiful hall. We even went to the hall together. We won't need too much decoration. We can go for a Monarch and we won't have to spend so much on decor." As I went to go and pay for Monarch Event Center. Time to search for decoration. I just say, yeah, it's such a big hall, 10 million. It's such a this one, 7 million. It's such a this. But they said the hall is beautiful. So having a very beautiful hall or a big hall does not mean that you will not need so much decor, because it is still the same ceiling installation that they will use in ugly hall, they will use in your fine hall. It's the same centerpiece, the same table cover, it's the same stage. So it doesn't follow, and I wish I knew that. Number two, decoration is not cheap. So if you hear somebody say, "I can do a wedding decor for you for 300,000, pack your bag and run." I mean, it depends on what you want also, it depends on the standard you want. If somebody is saying 1,000 guests, 300,000, I'm thinking, okay, what do you want to do? Because how much is it to rent tablecloths? That one too was something I wish I knew, because in my head, what am I paying a decorator 2 million naira? I remember I even found someone that I paid above 2 million, and at the end of the day, I'm not even sure that I loved my decor wedding. Though everybody was like, everybody decor was beautiful, it was this, but me that knew what I wanted, I don't know that I really loved the decor. By me, it came out well, but if you want all the Bella Niger kind of decoration, it is plenty money. It is not small money. I will state how it is. It is 1 million naira will not give you Bella Niger kind of decor. Never, ever, ever. Quote me anywhere. Number three, use access cards. People do not understand this invite admits only you, or this invite admits just a +1. People do not understand it. So you must use access cards. Even after using the access card, you must have bouncers to follow up. So please use access card, because for me, my wedding, I know I had sent e-invite and I told people, oh, some people you are entitled to a +1, so the invite admits only you. But that day I got into the hall and I saw the whole Unilag in my wedding. I went to Unilag. The faculty of engineering, they came from my wedding. But well, I love crowd, I love people, so it wasn't so much of a big deal for me. But I just thought that if I'm inviting you and I'm telling you that this invite does not admit a +1, you should. But see, it does not follow. It does not follow. So please know that. I wish I knew that. Access cards. After having the access card, because if you give them access card, they will still come in plus. They must have bouncers that will take that +1, go back home. Number four, work with professionals. I will try as much as possible not to shade any vendor or not to call out any vendor in this video, because I think most of my vendors delivered, apart from a very few which I've made peace with already. So please, disclaimer, I'm not trying to shade you in this video. I'm just making a video that I want my people to learn from. So yes, work with professionals, right? So don't go work with one videographer that is using those long camera we used to use in those days, because you have to pay him 100,000. Don't do it. Or go and work with one makeup artist that don't know the difference between bronzer and concealer. So please, I beg you, work with professionals. So now this now brings me to my next point. You need to work with wedding vendors. Because I promise you that a photographer that shoots just studio pictures, studio portraits, won't give you the quality of pictures that you will need for your wedding. Like, you won't have the same, he won't be able to deliver like that. So what I mean really, you can imagine that a photographer is shooting like that's only in the studio. Wedding day, he may not know those poses, the angles to get from, even caterers, even the caterers as well. Yes, a caterer that is cooking for just take away, like sales in a kiosk or something, you might not know how to cook for a wedding. So I always tell people it's very, very important you work with wedding vendors, work with wedding MCs, work with wedding DJs. A DJ that plays at a nightclub is not the same DJ that will not give you the same quality of work as a DJ that will play at a wedding. I mean, at a wedding, you want to hear songs like not no. I mean, you want to hear those ones to play after party, but like the DJ for the wedding already knows the kind of songs to bring. So please work with wedding DJs. Though most vendors these days know how to do the both of them. They can be very, very good with shooting portrait pictures in the studio and extremely good with delivering wedding pictures. Like these days, I have a particular photographer, Polari. Like he's really, really good at that. Do you get? Another thing again I wish I knew before my wedding day was, please wake up early. The time of wedding day is different from the time on normal day. Personal disclaimer, please, it's me that said this one. No? I mean, don't have to agree. But you can also that your church time is 10 o'clock, so I can wake up by 8. Wake up is 1 hour. Here is 30 minutes. Sister, your priest will start mass without you. So please, wake up very, very early. It's very, very important. Start your day very early. If you have 15 bridesmaids, they will start their makeup by 4 a.m. Even 3 a.m. safe, and you must not have anything less than 4 or 5 makeup artists for them. Start very early so you finish very early because, like I said, I think that time flies differently on wedding day than normal day. Number 7, buy your ashwebi in batches. So what do I mean by ashwebi? For people that are not Nigerians, ashwebi is like, the material, the clothes that all your friends wear, all your guests wear, the clothes you sell to people, your family, they can wear the same color and the same type of lace. So in Nigeria, we call it ashwebi. So buy your ashwebi in batches. Let me say, buy your guest material clothes. I don't know how to put it. Ashwebi, I know it as. Buy it in batches. Because I've got about 50 friends, and I'm sure that about 20 of them is going to purchase it. You will miss it there. The best friend, not even best friend, the cosmates that you believed so much, that told you, oh my God, we're there for your wedding, we're late, we're popping the day. They won't bash baby. And most times, it's like they don't want to buy. Some people cannot even afford it. Some of them might just feel like, I don't want to have it. Some of them might feel like, I have this color already. Why am I buying this color? You get? So you might just be like your very close friends, your best friends are like, since it's running as ashwebi, I must buy it. You get? So don't bank and say, I'm sure of these 30 people. I'm sure. You cannot be sure of anybody. So buy in batches. So maybe you ask first, how many people want ashwebi? Ask your friends, okay, I want to go to the market. So are you interested? Blah, blah, blah. Like for me, what I did that I know worked for me, even though along the way it was becoming like, hey, who go back? I can still buy a bit of excess ashwebi, but I know the whole world, so I still sold out. And people are even asking me, right? But what I did and what I know can work for you is you can have an ashwebi notification, so where you already have the price, the color, the amount, the yards, the number of yards you want to sell, and share to people, let them pay. Then after pay, you can go to the market. Some people will ask you, I want to see the material first. So for people that ask that question, I now tell them to hold on. By the time I had about 20 people, I went to the market, bought like 25. You can went to the market like twice to buy ashwebi. So buy your ashwebi in batches. So another thing I wish I knew before my wedding was that, to have bouncers, to have security around the dance floor area. So the area where you're dancing, people are hyping, people are going around and spraying you money. you need to have bouncers there because people are coming to your wedding to steal. Especially for a wedding where the door is just open, like a wedding like mine, right? Anybody can just come in and people are just picking your money. Even some of all these vendors, like for real, I've caught some vendors, like all these people that drink vendors, that they don't have mannered and trained, what do they call their workers. They literally come to pick your money. So you need to have security standing there. People that, like, once somebody tries to do, they will just hold them. Like my wedding, it was terrible. They don't steal my money, they stole 1 billion. I know I'm exaggerating, but you get it. They just stole my money. Like, I remember my auntie coming back over to you when she was like, Lagosians, they vessel. That's how she said it. Because it was a struggle. I gave my aunties, like, my aunties that helped me pick my money on my wedding day. Like, they tried. My wedding, I had over 1,000 guests at my wedding, you guys. There's so many people. And anybody could come in and go out of the hall. So they stole money. So please, if you know that you want to have like a beautiful wedding, you want to take all the money that people sprayed, because those money, yes, you're entitled to it. It is your money. You want to take that money, make sure you have security standing there and to ensure that nobody picks your money. Very, very important. I wish I knew that. So another thing again I wish I knew then was that having a lot of people at your wedding does not mean your wedding will be interesting. Like I said, I had over 1,000 guests at my wedding. My wedding was fun. It was really, really mad. But like these days, I think that I'm beginning to fall in love with intimate weddings. Like 80 people, 100 people, 150. Because I don't even know a lot of people at my wedding. Like even till now, my mom will come to our shop. If I go to my shop, she will not tell Mama, see one man. Do you know him? I'll be like, not really. Mama. But he knows he was at your wedding. No, I still don't know him. Like, I might be like, oh, okay, sir. Oh, thank you very much. But I don't know you. Like, do you understand? I don't know you. So, like, having a lot of people at your wedding does not mean to be fun. Like these days, you see people that have 80 people, 120, 200 max. Their wedding is really very, very beautiful and amazing. Though, if I'll be getting married, God forbid, I won't marry again. God forbid. If Shasha, if there'll be any reason for me, God forbid, no reason, there will never be any reason, but get what I'm saying. I will still do big weddings because I cook my like crowd. I like the whole world. Like my wedding, the whole universe was inside. I like the whole world. But intimate weddings, very small weddings, trust me, you can still have fun, you can still be very, very mad and lit as well. Hire a coordinator early. Like, bring them on board early, because even this way, like I spoke about it in my previous video, you could check it, dealing with Nigerian parents, dealing with parents in general while planning your wedding. Like I spoke about it. When you have a coordinator, you just let your parents let you breathe. Like on my wedding day, my mommy's friends were the ones serving food. At some point, from where I was on the stage or the pulpit, I saw them pulling slippers. Like, why? When you have a coordinator, I feel like your parents will trust that, oh, I can relax, everything is going to go well. Like, for me, I was just starting this. I really did not know all these things. Though I planned myself, I also got coordinators, but I did not bring them on board as early as I should have done. So that's very, very important. Have your coordinators on board early. If you choose to plan yourself, do my default, always advise to hire a planner. That's always my default. So yes, that brings us to the end of this video. I might do a part 2 of this video if I remember any other thing that I wish I could have done on my wedding, so that you do not make mistakes, so that you do not make the exact mistakes that I made. And that's why this channel is here. So for more videos like this, for very interesting vlogs that you already can see, I got a lot of energy in me, please hit the subscribe button, like this video. Yes, like this video. I wanted to say give a thumbs up, but it seems not liking the video on my YouTube, but social media will influence you. So yes, please also share this video to somebody who might need this video as well. See you guys in our next video. Bye.